pigmented, and you only need a tiny bit on your brush. You shouldn't rub it in the eyeshadows because there shouldn't be any fallout because you don't need that much pigment. So literally just take it on there. Boom, I have tons of pigment. Way too much, see that? Way too much. Way too much on my brush. If I do that, then I'm going to have it all over my face, okay? So you don't need to rub it in deep, okay? Also, I use my concealer as my eye primer. So I'm just going to go in there and rub it in and kind of reset it. You can make sure that it hasn't settled into any creases because I haven't set that with powder. And now I'm going to take my powder, and you can apply this however. I always suggest doing your transition color first. Wherever you lay it down first is where all that pigment is going to go. So put it down where you want the pigment, not where you don't want it, okay? I always recommend right above the crease line. You don't want to go too far down in the crease line to make your eyes look smaller. Okay, so same thing, I'm gonna kind of see where it's settled in. I'm just gonna reset that concealer. And rub it in. And say you want a really bang for your buck pigment punch, if you will, for your eyeshadow. So then you can take your concealer with a little brush, like yay, and say, I'm gonna put some gold on my eyelid. Okay. And then I'm going to take a tight bristle and I'm going to press it into that gold. And then I'm going to just tap it into that concealer that I just put on my lid. So now I've given it a little pop. It's got the staying power because I've put it there with the heavy stuff. So again, you just take that concealer and pop it where you want, like a high pigment punch of color. Or if you really need it to make sure that it stays, this is totally what you can do. I like doing this on my lids when I won't wear my gold so that it really pops and stays. Like that. So that is our eyeshadows.